I think we're live. Are we live, chat? Are we live, everyone? Yes, we are. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back again with a new video. And today, we are live on this beautiful November 18th, 2023. That is right, we have another election night, the Louisiana runoffs. And today we're here with just James right now. Say hello there.
Hey.
So,
Hey.
yeah, we got James here. Tyrone should show up later. But for now,
No, I literally just got back right as you said that. Hey, guys!
Yep, welcome. So, I wasn't planning on streaming, but then I realized, wait a minute, this is a Louisiana runoff. We still got some elections to see what seats go Republican. AKA all of them. I swear to God, if we lose some of these elections, if we lose the Attorney General race or something crazy.
Yeah. And there's and all of all the state legislature seats that are up for runoffs are all like Republican versus Republican or Democrat versus Democrat.
Yeah. Now, before we continue with today's stream, I hope you enjoy these type of streams. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $1 a month, you could join Real American, like Mr. Tyrone usually says. That's just like 4 months of McDonald's or something like that, right?
All right. I actually got some new math facts for you guys. A large pizza at like Domino's is only, I want to say, about it's like $10. Would you rather have one Domino's pizza or supporting rap for 5/6 of a year? Just think about it like that.
Yeah, support Real American Politics today. Join the channel. Also, if you got any questions, concerns, comments, whatever you want for sure answered, the best way to send that, or get those answers, send these super chats via, well, the chat. Again, everyone, I'll try to read through the general chat, but if you have a question or just want to support the channel, send super chats. Best way to get your stuff answered. You know the drill by now. All right, we already got 125 people oh, good lord. 125 people watching a runoff with no, and is there any noticeable runoffs tonight?
No, the only runoffs that are even between a Democrat or Republican is the Attorney General and Secretary of State.
Ah, man. Prince is writer for 5. Sad to say I was right in Colorado, with the judge barely being talked out of removing Trump, but still calling him insurrection. Insurrectionist blur. Yeah, so Trump's standing the ballot in Colorado, but they call him an insurrectionist. But I don't think it really matters now, because the
lawfare collapsing. Colorado, New York, all of their stuff is collapsing. They're not going to be able to keep him off the ballot.
Yeah, that was the one concern I had. If they can't even get that judge to say anything, you're not going to get anything else.
Like my great friend, my amazing friend Ye said, the only way this election isn't safe R is because of lawfare. And all the lawfare's collapsing. Georgia's postponed until 2024. They removed the gag order on Trump in New York because of reasons related to First Amendment violations with the gag order. And now, and then like Minnesota a while ago, I'm pretty sure threw out the order for Trump, or not the order for Trump, the case for Trump. And now Colorado's saying he's going to be on the ballot.
And now you got Michigan. Apparently they threw out that case. So, yeah. All right, polls have just closed in Louisiana. The one thing I want to see tonight is what happens in the Black Belt, or the part of the state that's fairly black. Because this is kind of the crazy thing that happened. Republicans actually, their biggest overperformance came in this region. Now,
Exit!
No, I don't think it's going to happen, but
Exit's happening, guys! It's just like Candace Owen told me on Twitter.
We'll get to the Candace Owen stuff a little bit. Bennett cynics for 2. It was policy pointing
I don't
rights.
actually know what happened with Candace
I'll get that in a
Owens.
second.
Okay.
Ben cynics for 2. It was a policy pointing right in the Colorado case. Yeah, I believe so. It was a partisan dem. Zeppelin LZ 99 for 2. Thoughts on the Mississippi governor race? Apparently they haven't stopped counting. They still got votes to count. Apparently? Is that
like
right?
They had they had they found I think it was 33,000 votes they didn't count.
Unfreaking believable.
Didn't most of them go to Reeves?
I think so. I think it, but I know the margin narrowed a little bit, and Brandon Presley flipped Forest County.
Again, the problem is not, okay, I'm glad I went to Reeves, but it's like, this is why people hate elections in America. It's 2 weeks later. Come on. This is stupid.
Yeah,
You know,
like
speaking of Louisiana, I'd like to talk about something else,
What?
if you don't mind, Rap.
What?
Who else is from Louisiana?
Um,
You know who else is from Louisiana? And that's not a my mom joke. Because
what?
my mom is from Illinois. Mike Johnson,
Okay, what about Mike Johnson?
the Jan 6 footage.
Oh, yeah, so,
44,000 hours that
okay,
got
we had
released.
some stuff to talk about. The January 6 tapes, they just got released, or 99.9%. There goes a lot of those narratives. We're not going to get into it much because of YouTube, but just go watch the tapes. That should wake up a lot of people. And
All I'm saying is Mike Johnson makes promises he can deliver on. That is the speaker the American people can come to rely on.
yeah. So, and again, there might be an investigation on the January 6th committee. I mean, with some of the stuff that's coming out, it's like, how the hell did you miss this stuff? General
Wow,
General,
committees are hilariously corrupt.
yeah, General Hydra has been a member for 3 months. Oh, the law firm against Trump is drying. It's sad. It's dying. Yeah, it is starting to die out.
They can pound sand.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get results soon, supposedly. Prince Writer for 2, Maricopa admitted today that they counted illegal votes. I don't know if that's true. YouTube, that's just a random chat. I'm not saying that's true. I'm not saying that's 100%. But did they? I don't know.
Dear website, youtube.com, the things vocalized by my associates and I tonight are not a reflection of our real life or online views. They are merely things that, in certain circumstances, and things that might violate terms of services, are what the chat have said, and we are obligated to read it due to super chats.
Yes, we're
Thank
obligated.
you for understanding in advance.
We're obligated. Let's see. Rap, did you support DeSantis January? Yes, I did. So I was leaning towards them.
We kind of had a DeSantis bent in the beginning of the year because he seemed more effective on policy. But basically, even I myself, for people who've been watching for a long time, I was a pretty big DeSantis guy. But basically,
went south.
As soon as this disaster of a presidential campaign announcement hit Twitter, I was like, nah, this ain't it.
That's the greatest announcement ever. I don't know what you're talking about.
We need to combat woke socialism and the radical Democrats. Okay, Kelly. What's her name?
Kelly Loeffler?
Kelly Long.
Loeffler,
yeah.
Kelly.
That's
Kelly
what I thought of. It's like, Kelly Loeffler, are you transgender now? Or what?
Woke Marxist socialism.
All right, we got you. Oh, my God.
I mean, shit, DeSantis might be trans with how high his
Oh,
heels
wow,
are.
that's a lot of respect. How is East Carroll voting for? I mean, it's only half in, but how is East Carroll voting
for everybody that doesn't know, this is a Biden plus 27 county, and the Republican is winning by one. I understand it's low turnout, but holy crap.
That turnout.
Hold on. Builder Shed for 2. Trump off the ballot turns a state into Joe Biden versus RFK. Yes, it does. Marvin for 10. DeSantis just dropped out. That's not a drill. That's fake. Fake news. Yeah. What?
We should call him Dumb DeSanctus.
True. Bro, I'll be right back. Hold on. You guys talk.
Okay. Hi, James. How was your day today?
It was good. I didn't do that much today.
That's cool. I got new boots today. Chat, my birthday was 2 days ago. Wish me a happy birthday. My ego demands it. But I did get new boots. They're pretty cool.
Okay.
What do you think of all the Jan 6 stuff, James?
I don't know. I honestly never paid that much attention to it because I never thought it was going to go anywhere.
Fair enough.
I'm back, everyone. I just had to go get a beverage.
Here's some interesting news. Israel and Hamas are considering a 5-day ceasefire where 50 hostages would be released.
Really?
Yeah. It just came out like 15 minutes ago.
Will they support that?
I mean, according to this, both sides are considering it. So
Well, I don't know about that, but we just got to see.
we'll have to see where it goes.
Yeah, we will have to see.
Yeah, it was Tyrone's birthday a couple days ago, so happy birthday to him.
Thanks. I'm 22 now.
Congratulations. Ben Sinnix for 2. Look at the tickets
Okay,
for
so
East
what's
Carroll.
up with that Biden plus 27 district? What's the Republican win?
On the attorney general, Republicans are winning by 1. For Secretary of State, they're losing by 32. What?
How in the
What?
fuck?
Bro,
It's only a difference of like 100 votes, but
that ticket split. Holy crap. Imagine
I
tickets.
swear, if we lose Secretary of State, man.
We're not losing, bro. He's outperformed. What? He's
a
outperforming
a bunch more came in. How is
Holy
Tensas? How is Tensas bluer than East Carroll?
That has to be an error. What is this ticket split?
I don't know. You're looking at Louisiana. Why are you questioning what them Cajuns do?
I don't know. Jeremy G for 5. Did you hear about Michigan football a few weeks ago lately? Yeah, apparently they have a big scandal with, like, scouting or something. I don't freaking know. But, holy crap. What's going on in Louisiana? What are they cooking?
I ask myself that every time I go to Shreveport, my friend.
Hold on a minute.
Usually some good stuff. They cook really good po' boys.
Okay. So Republicans, I mean, it is low turnout, but it's like, that's sad. Well, what's Orleans gonna be? New Orleans, come on. Flip.
Yeah, show me what Nolans looks like.
Orleans.
Yeah, boy, we call it Nolans in this house.
Okay.
Show me what Nolans looks
We're
like.
definitely seeing a lot of ticket splitting. This hurts my brain, but sure. Hey, Rob, what's going on with Ben Shapiro? Ben Shapiro being Ben Shapiro. Are people surprised by this?
I don't understand why people like Ben Shapiro to begin with,
I don't
honestly.
know. Marvin for 5. Oh my god, guys, I can't believe this. Marvin just donated $1,000. You're the best, Marvin. No, I'm not joking. Marvin really gave that.
Marvin
thank you,
actually
Super Chat.
gave $1,000?
No, he gave 10, and then 5.
Oh.
I think. I don't know. Maybe in total.
Oh wow! In House District 105, the incumbent Democrats only winning 25% of the vote.
Jesus. Prince and Writer
And
for
the
5. Oh, go on.
No, and the Republican is winning 75.
Okay, Prince Writer for 5. Also, I know people still have issue with Bears, but he's doing a poll right now. Trump leads +13 in Ohio, +9 in Iowa, +4 in Pennsylvania, +2 in Michigan, and +3 in Wisconsin. Minnesota Biden +1. Really? Wow.
Hey, now show me Virginia. Show me Virginia.
Virginia. That southern accent you got right now.
Show me Virginia.
What's going on over there?
Show me the land of E. Lee.
I don't know what you do at night, but okay.
Boy, I'm wearing my really nice boots tonight. And that's why the accent's out in full force.
Oh, that explains it.
I feel like $1 million. I'm going nuclear.
I really want New Orleans to flip, please.
Man, I swear, if New Orleans flip,
I'm
Nolan's
gonna
flip. New Orleans.
Hold on. There's actually some referendums tonight.
Oh, there are?
First
Where?
responder,
there
okay.
are.
First responder tax exempt, legislative veto session, remove inactive state funds, revenue stabilization fund. I don't freaking know. Sure.
Yeah, those seem like pretty inconsequential referendums. Oh, and the treasurer race is happening too. They just don't have a map
Yeah,
for
well,
it.
really, the treasurer will know that's go Republican historically, but
Yeah.
Well, you know, wow, okay, English is hard.
what was that? I know you're Southern, but dear Lord.
No, that wasn't me being Southern. That was me stumbling on my words like a fool. You know which senator was originally the treasurer before running for Senate in 06, right?
Kennedy, right?
Yep. Kennedy was the state
He was
treasurer.
Democrat. I remember that.
Yeah, halfway through, I think, his second term, he flipped to the Republicans, but then like 3 or 4 years later, he ran as a Republican.
That's such a like bizarre situation. Bro just had a stroke.
Well, welcome.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, wait, you talking
heard-
about me or Kennedy's political career?
You.
I'm looking.
Baton Rouge
I'm
is
looking
it.
at it. It's
What
red.
happened?
Baton
What about
Rouge
that?
voted for Biden by 13. Right now, the Republicans winning by 6 and it's 8.
That's
Yeah, and look at Iberville Parish. That was a Biden parish, and
Where?
it's south of Baton Rouge. It was a
Oh, yeah.
Biden. It was Biden, and it's like
Holy-
it's like R+20.
What the hell? What is this map?
Why is St. Landry Parish
Don't
closer
question
than
it, James.
Iberville?
Mary Miller stand for 5. Can we flip Elon Omar's seat if we run Osama bin Laden?
Hi, Mary Miller Stan. This is
Yeah.
Tyrone.
Yeah,
You're
Mary-
one of my mutes on
Yeah.
ET. Everyone follow Mary Miller
Yeah.
Stan. on
Mary Miller stands
Twitter.com.
pretty cool. Go follow them.
No, this is a threat. Go follow him or else.
And they already
Like-
called the Attorney General election. Really?
Not sure. And why did they call the one that was narrower?
Oh.
Secretary of State.
Because New Orleans, James. Trust a plan.
Also,
Trust
I mean,
the plan. Cajun's in control. The swamp ain't ready for the Bayou yet, boy.
Oh my
also,
god.
how is Caddo Parish voting to the left of East Baton Rouge Parish?
Makes sense to me, James. Don't question it. Just
I genuinely have no idea, James. Shreveport is something else.
Shreveport.
I don't understand.
That was
what goes
fast.
on in
Breaking
Shreveport,
news,
frankly.
the AG race has been called for Liz Mural.
That was quick. Oh yeah, Mr. Yeet is here. Hello.
Oh, good,
Hi.
everyone.
Oh, good
How are
lord,
you?
Tyrone. You gotta chill. You gotta chill, Tyrone. My microphone almost died.
I have
over
no
headphones.
clue why they're calling the AG and not Nancy Landry when she's
They-
literally higher up.
They can make a comeback. Trust the plan.
I mean, I don't know. Apparently, that's Brandon Presley right now. He's flipping like
Yeah.
multiple counties overnight.
Okay, so what's the record for fastest call on this channel?
I think that was Liz Cheney.
Yeah, what? I think it was like 30 minutes later they called it.
It was super quick.
Yeah. I forgot which. I'm trying to think of any calls that were. I mean, I think the call that was the most absurdly fast was obviously the Arizona 2020.
Yeah, that one was stupid.
Oh, Westerman just called it.
Yeah! We flipped West Louisiana, everybody! Woo! We won Louisiana.
Yeah, Westerman just called your mom.
Anyways, I just wanted to jump in to say that happy Argentina election tomorrow, everyone.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's tomorrow.
Votar
Yeah.
la libertad. Miele,
You gotta
miele,
chill, Tyrone.
miele.
Tyrone, you gotta chill. And Mr. Yeet.
I'm sorry, but one of my best friends is Argentinian. I'm very excited for Miele.
All right. So, Democrats are getting absolutely walloped tonight.
Wow, I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the first time.
People are saying, look, District 105. Holy
Yeah,
The
that was the one I
Democrat
mentioned
incumbent is losing by 50. What the hell is the Louisiana Republicans cooking?
before. Okay, I'm gonna check
Now,
what
what
the
a-
partisan lead of that district is.
Bro, it's 34%. How Republican is that
Oh.
seat?
I'm gonna check how Republican it is.
Yeah, they're kind of pretty good. General Hydra for 5. Holy crap, Louisiana Republicans are kicking butt. I feel sorry about Dems and happy birthday, dude. Nice boot, yeah. That's for Tyrone, probably.
Thank you kindly.
And St. John is...
Much obliged.
You're cutting out, Tyrone. Dip.
Say again.
Okay, so 105 is a leaner district.
Wait,
Like,
what?
It went to Trump by like around 6.
And it's going by 50.
Yeah, it has. I mean, the population's about 46% white, 35% black.
You know what I'd say to that, James? You know what I'd say to that, James?
What?
I would say Man, if only the National Republican Party were run like the Louisiana Republican
Yeah.
Party, but then I remembered Mike Johnson is actually in control of the House. So,
Builder shed for 2.
Louisiana...
Ivy Dune be voting for Republican. Yeah, I don't know what the hell just happened, but, Republicans already won, okay? Random special election goes by 50. Oh, wait a minute, I just realized something! How is Lib Election Twitter gonna explain this one? Low turnout! 40-point swing just based on turnout. Yeah. How are they gonna explain this one? Low turnout. They're gonna say the same thing that everyone else is saying, but whatever. We don't have New Orleans yet, but if we have Baton Rouge by 8 right now. Hey Rap, what's a legislative veto session amendment that's up for vote? I don't know. Can somebody look that up? James, look that up.
Wait, which one?
The legislative veto session.
Like what it is?
Yeah, what is it?
It says during veto sessions, discussions are conducted to sway the votes of members either in favor or against the veto. After discussions, members of the legislative body then vote, and once the votes are tallied and a majority decision has been reached, the representatives may either vote to sustain or repeal the veto.
They just called the Secretary of State race. Why did they wait? What was the point? You wait 2 minutes.
Maybe it was just because East Carroll Parish was so blue on the Secretary's. Like that's the only reason I could think of.
I don't freaking know. But yeah, somehow Republicans cooked up another landslide. I know it's Louisiana, but it's Trump plus 19, and they're overperforming him by like what? 18 points? I mean, this is just a beatdown for the Louisiana Dems. They're dead. That party is just dead right now.
Yeah, the Louisiana Democrats are not in a good place right now.
Let's see here. Let's compare this to the primary for lieutenant governor. Yeah, they're running about just slightly worse than the lieutenant governor did in East Carroll right now, at least for attorney general. I don't know what's going on. This map makes no sense right now. Shreveport's voting Dem, but like the Black Belt's voting Republican. I don't know.
Yeah,
State legislative race. Yeah, the Republicans up by 36. Holy crap. Republicans are just beating down the Dems tonight. This is just bad.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
They just called the Secretary of State race.
Okay, so we've won everything already.
Yeah. This is a record. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, chat, because we already got the results. So we're gonna stay here for a while, obviously, but it's like, we already got it.
Yeah, the results are here.
Let's see here. Georgia John Bill Edwards and Louisiana Democrats fall like dominoes, yeah. He was the only one that could win statewide.
Yeah, I mean, there's not going to be someone who can win statewide in Louisiana for a long time.
If ever again.
Trust the plan, James. It's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be
happen. Like... the reverse way.
We'll go back to the Democrats.
Yeah, they flip Democrat.
They should run that. Should run that black guy they ran for Senate in 2022. He would do great.
Gary Chambers.
Gary Chambers, yeah. Gary Chambers, man, he was an interesting candidate.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, I remember his candidacy.
He's a meme. That's why.
Yeah, that's why he was interesting. He was fucking interesting in the sense that he was such a total goofball.
It was a meme. Let's see here. Yeah, so polls closed 20 minutes ago. We're already 33% voted. And they already got the winners down. I understand there's only a couple of elections, but God, why can't they do this quick? Why?
I wish there was like a way to do it just really quickly.
Well,
Like-
the one thing I wish we had, what they should do by law, is right before polls close, they do a raw count of every single vote real quick and get an estimated amount of votes. And then release it to the public so we know. None of this crap of, oh, we don't know. How do you not know? Get a rough estimate and tell the public.
Yeah, then at least we know how many votes there are. Yeah.
General
But you
Hyde.
see, that would require working.
Yeah, that would make too much sense. General Hydra for 2. Hey, are you gonna watch the Argentina election? I will. I won't stream it because I just don't know Argentine politics that much.
I know Argentine politics pretty well. I could translate. I could figuratively translate, not literally. I don't know Spanish. That's only if the chat's very interested, though, and even then, it's not a guarantee.
Let's not go that route. Yep, they just called the treasurer. Well, I was expecting to be very close comparatively, but no. Look at District 70.
So Louisiana's a Republican trifecta now.
Yeah, and they got every office. James, look up District 70 for the Republican. How Republican it is.
House or Senate district?
House.
House. Okay. District 7.
70.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. The annoying thing about DRA is it has like the word district in front of it for Louisiana, so it's hard. I have to like click on all of them and figure out which one's
Just
District
use the
70.
statistics. Just use the statistic tab.
Oh yeah, good. Oh, District 70, I found it. It's like Trump won it by around like 14.
The Republicans winning by 30. Holy shit! You notice we're seeing like
Where is that?
It's I don't know.
It's in the Baton Rouge. It's like
Really?
of Baton Rouge.
Yeah, I don't know what's
it's
going on.
Baton Rouge.
Yeah, they're just it's a
I think-
beatdown.
I think with John Bell Edwards, or just really the Democrats not on the ticket with the I think this might as well just basically be a poll on how popular Biden is, maybe.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what
I
they
think
should have
maybe
done.
maybe part of the reason Republicans are doing so well in this second election, or this runoff election, is because with no major Democrats there to really tie it all together, maybe people are just voting Republican because, oh, Biden's shit. And if people
Possible.
are voting basically more or less Republican because they don't like Biden, then you should be able to use those numbers. And like I would love to see someone trying to make a national estimate based off the numbers we're getting in Louisiana, with the assumption that people are voting against Biden more or less.
Here's the weird thing I'm noticing. When you look at the math for like how the Republicans are doing, they're actually underperforming the primary. That's without New Orleans yet. And turnout's lower. I'm actually intrigued how this goes. If Republicans like did 10 points worse or something, with turnout being even worse, that's a direct comparison. That should tell you everything. They should have polls tied with the elections. People should vote whether or not they like Biden. Yeah, there should be an exit poll question on that. Non-binding. Let's see.
non-binding exit polling question on Biden's approval.
Yeah. I agree. Man Milk has been a member for 4 months. Can I get a serious bone-chilling atmospheric prediction between Freddie F. Fazbear / Cobson from The Shard versus Stacey Abrams versus / Fat Albert Democrat? Oh my god.
I think Rufus would win.
Rufus would win. Yeah. Rufus would win that one.
Because we all know what he would do to stay.
Okay, chill. We don't go down the route.
I'm kidding, comrade.
Rap, did you hear Stacey Abrams' brother-in-law was arrested? Yeah, I saw that. He got arrested for trafficking.
What was he trafficking?
Humans, I think.
He was doing human trafficking?
I think so.
Imagine my shock, man.
What does this mean for Louisiana map? I don't know yet. Caleb Arbor for 5. Is there still hope for the Virginia in the future, for the governorship in 2025? Could Youngkin pull McAuliffe and try to return in 29? First one, I think there is hope. Some hope, but it's still some. Number 2, I think Republicans can win the governorship. They got a strong bench. 3, I think Youngkin will come back. I think
Youngkin should run for Senate.
Probably will. He's so well liked, I think he would win easy.
With his presidential ambitions basically shattered, he would do well to run for Senate.
For now. Just don't do what DeSantis did.
Yeah. I do think that Virginia is very winnable. Because looking at the 2023 elections, wasn't it statistically like D.031? Like it was essentially a neutral year. With Trump on the ballot, things are going to get a lot bloodier.
Bro.
Because people need to keep in mind, it was Trump's telecall, or like everyone remembers Trump's tele rally the night before the election in 2021, right?
Yeah.
That was what helped Youngkin win in the rurals.
Yeah, I still think he would have won without it, but it would have been a lot closer. But let's see here. Look, oh God, Pedro Gonzalez.
What's going on now?
Steve Bannon called me one of the smartest lights in the populist nationalist movement. Tucker Carlson said I'm one of the smartest journalists in the country. The Trump campaign can't stop reading me. If you want to learn and support my work, see the link in my bio. Pedro! You've completely lost it.
Go back to Mexico!
Well, I wouldn't say that, but...
No, I would!
Well, what's coming out about his father and like how he may be illegal? I mean, I don't know, but Bin Laden.
All I'm saying is there's a reason all these illegal supporters are coalescing behind Haley and DeSantis.
Oh no. Hey, Rap, have you heard rumblings of Eric Hovde might run for Wisconsin Senate? Yeah, he will. He's running.
Who?
The Waluigi.
Who the fuck is that?
No, it's the guy that looks like Waluigi. Eric Hovde, I think you say his last name.
Is he a Democrat or Republican?
Wisconsin.
How tall is he?
I don't frickin' know.
If he's like above 6'2", I support him running. We need more tall people in government.
Hey, Rap, the Louisiana GOP be like, is there no one else? Yeah, they're just like, it's a beatdown. I don't think anybody expected, like... But funny enough, the Republicans are actually doing worse when you look at the primary numbers. So... New Orleans isn't in yet. Well, color me surprised. Santos/Menendez. Hey, you guys see that Santos might run for something else?
He tweeted chapter 2. Like,
it's gonna happen.
Is he running for Senate?
If he runs for Senate... Do it. Just don't think. Do it. Run for that Senate seat. Lose by like 30 or whatever. And then go to jail or something.
No, he should run for like state senate in Staten Island or something.
Dude,
I don't.
Just run for the Senate seat. Run for state Senate, U.S. Senate.
Does New York even have state legislature elections up in 2024?
For the lower chamber, I thought.
Oh, yeah, I think they do for the lower chamber.
Santos for Senate. Yeah. Thoughts like John Curtis probably running for Senate. It actually helps us, I think. Because it does divide the primary field for Stags. But, or...
All right. What do we think of Manchin?
I think he's running. I think he's running.
But
yeah,
what about a
Manchin
Romney ticket?
I did hear something about that. That would screw Biden, I think, in that situation. Because who do you think that appeals to?
I think we need Manchin Hogan.
I think it's going to be Manchin Hogan.
I think it's going to be Manchin Hogan, I think. But I think either way, that's going to hurt Biden. Because the voters they appeal to are not Trump voters. There will be some, obviously, but, like, who do you think that appeals to? A quote-unquote moderate Dem and a quote-unquote moderate Republican.
It applies to Republicans who stopped voting in Republican elections 2 to 4 years ago, and it applies to Democrats who are really disgruntled with Biden and the takeover by the Or left wing of the party.
Yeah, so I mean, Trump has a set ceiling, or a set floor, I should say. He's not going below, like, 45 or something.
Biden plus.
What? Tyrone, you got cut out. Damn. Oh, they called District 70. Holy crap.
Yeah, sorry.
What?
Oh yeah, it looks like the state assembly district George Santos is in is actually blue, so he could
Run, Santos, go for it.
Anyway, I'm clocking back into work. I'm still here, but I'm going to be muted.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see here. They appeal to Trump haters. Yeah, I mean, Larry Hogan doesn't appeal to the Trump voter in Wisconsin, in rural Wisconsin. He appeals to the suburban, like, white voter from Detroit, or not Detroit, Dallas. Like around Fort Worth and Dallas. These are the voters that they're going to win over. Like Tarrant County, Denton, Collin. And not the Trump ones, the ones that, Orange man bad, we got to vote for Biden because why not? But then it proceeds to backfire. Yeah, this is the best example. The no-labels ticket will be a moderate establishment candidates who appeal to ancestral Republicans. They're now Dems. Yeah. They might vote down-ballot Republican, but now they vote Democrat up-ballot. So...
Yeah, that's gonna be bad for Biden. He's already doing poorly in the polls, and it's gonna hurt him even more.
And I think with his health, that, let's be real, that he's getting bad. Like that's not good.
Well, the problem is that Biden can't step back because then it's Kamala Harris
or Newsom.
I mean, I think like they would force through Kamala Harris.
I think they would Newsom.
I don't think Newsom would get it.
He's setting himself up. It just the guy Biden can't. I mean, James, can you admit to say he's not doing too good?
No, I don't think Biden's doing good at all. I just don't. I think that the calculation that Biden makes is that like if he steps down, Kamala will be the nominee, and Kamala would be a weaker nominee than him.
And that was the whole thing. They thought Kamala was going to be such a strong candidate, and they realized reality set in, and they got stuck with her. So
I don't know. I think they should have realized that her campaign couldn't make it to Iowa, that she wasn't going to be a strong candidate.
They should have picked somebody like trying to think here. Who would have made much more sense than Harris? Because that never made any sense other than like, we got to set her up to be the next president. What would have made much more sense would have been like...
The candidates they had were Val Demings, Karen Bass, Keisha Lance Bottoms.
Oh!
They had someone else. I'm forgetting the name.
What a bunch of crap.
Did I say Susan Rice? Did I say Susan? They had a Susan Rice. Those were
None
the
of those are... What the hell was Biden campaign doing? What the hell is that list?
Well, they were, I think it was like Amy Klobuchar who forced them to pick a black woman because she took herself out of the race during the and she didn't want Warren to get the VP slot, so she encouraged Biden to pick a black woman. I think it was I could be this was like 3 years ago. I could be misremembering, but if I remember right, that's why I think Biden was originally going to pick Klobuchar.
That would have made much more sense in hindsight. Because, I mean, Harris? She doesn't appeal to anybody. Her approval rating's worse than Biden. It's like 10% or something. But
I know it was at 20% during like the lowest of Biden's approval rating in like 2021.
That's bad. That's because you don't see vice presidents be hated that much. Usually they're like roughly the same as a president.
Yeah, if I remember right, she was at a certain point she was like more hated than Dick Cheney and like. Or like, who's the other vice? I'm trying to think of other.
One for Nixon. Nixon's VP.
Or like, was it Dan Quayle?
No. That was
Oh no, Spiro Agnew.
Agnew.
Yeah, I don't know if they had approval numbers for. Agnew.
They must have. They probably did, but who knows?
Yeah.
I would have been scared of Yeah, Klobuchar would have made much more sense as VP.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was
Agnew, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and no, I'm pretty sure the reason he ended up not picking Klobuchar was that there was like a thing that came out after George Floyd died that
the whole
that she didn't prosecute Derek Chauvin back in like 2005 when she had the opportunity to.
That's just like a stupid thing. Like 20 years prior. I mean, come on. Hey, Rap is the Democrats. Okay, we got New Orleans. It's not. It's. Hold on. What?
Oh well,
That's more Republican than 2019, but that's not as Republican as it was in the primary. So, yeah.
yeah. I mean, in the lieutenant governor one, the Democrats were only getting like 55 or something.
Yeah, it's not good. But it's still not good that they're only at 19. But this was lower turnout, and that may prove my theory right again, but we just got to see at the end.
Oh yeah, and on the attorney general level, East Carroll and Madison flipped back to Democrats.
I had to say, okay, so more votes coming in, they're starting to, like, even out. Harris is perfect impeachment insurance. That is true, because nobody wants Harris. Say what we will about Biden, but can you imagine Kamala Harris as the president?
But I think the problem with Kamala Harris is just that she doesn't appeal to anyone. I don't think she can't run campaigns, and when she speaks, she has as many gaps as Biden, and she's not like old.
Well, the thing that with Biden, at least he can sometimes be likable. With Harris, it's like you just hate her. He's just awful.
Yeah. I think she struggles to. I think she just really struggles to appeal to a lot of voters.
Anybody? I mean, who likes Harris? There's like
maybe
like
white liberal suburbanites. That's like the base.
Yeah, and that's it. And that's like half the base. Not even like the
or like the K-Hive people on Twitter.
K-Hive. I hate those people, by the way. They got the black voters to come out. Yeah, are they going to suddenly say, oh, now it's because black voters are showing up even though it's lower turnout? I don't know. Biden could have just picked a random senator or governor's VP, but there was no reason why he had to pick Harris. Yeah, I mean, they could have picked anybody else. At least somebody from a swing state, not California.
Yeah, I mean, I I really don't get why he picked Kamala Harris. It was like the worst. It was like the worst decision he could have. I was like,
oh, sorry, go on.
Like, I think he would have won. I think he would have done better in 2020 if he picked someone else.
Well, wasn't it like that rumor that Obama picked her or something? Like Obama was involved with that.
I don't know. I didn't hear anything about.
Apparently,
I know that
there was,
Obama.
Rumors of when Obama was president that yeah, I'm not gonna say it, but you could probably guess what I'm hinting at. But there was rumors of that with Harris, but I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Just seems like a bit out there. Harris is a great speaker. Oh yeah, sure. Harris is a terrible speaker.
Yeah, I mean she did good in one debate and then she got destroyed in the next one.
Tulsi.
And her, yeah.
Who's now mysteriously Republican.
Yeah, I mean, I think it. I mean, at least my guess is that she just wanted to win in Hawaii.
Yeah, I never she always seemed like an actual moderate Republican to me. Like when you look at her record, like outside of healthcare and stuff, it just seemed like she was more of a Republican on some issues. But
yeah, I mean, I really only, at least when I supported her in 2020, I really only paid attention to the fact that she destroyed. The reason I liked her was because she made she did well in the debates, and I thought she was good at defending her position.
Well, she was the only one that had a brain outside of Yane, but then he fell off a cliff. So figuratively,
yeah, I mean, I liked Bernie, Yang, and Tulsi in 2020. Those are my three candidates.
Mine was Yane or Tulsi. Those are my two, but then Yane did whatever.
Yang is forward party trash. It's
bad.
It's he went from doing very innovative policy ideas universal basic income and other things like that, and now he's abandoned all of it for doing a party with Christine Todd Whitman and David Jolly.
Who the hell would be part of that party? I mean, it's just mind-boggling what Yang did. He had so much potential, change the Democrat Party, but he bent the knee to those idiots. I mean,
well, he didn't even. I mean, when he ran for mayor in 2021, he ran such a horrible campaign.
I heard it was bad.
yeah, he got in like fourth, like and like he, I don't even know. He got in like fourth, and then it like broke his brain, and he became like, oh, we gotta be independents now, and he made like the diet version of no labels.
Yeah, they're like the ones that they're the rejects of no labels. No labels even want them.
They're probably just gonna endorse all the no labels
That's what's
candidates.
gonna happen. They're just gonna pick whoever no labels picks, and then like say, oh, this is actually the frickin'
Forward party
Yeah,
candidate.
that counts. Yang went downhill with the mayoral campaign. Again, I don't even support the idea of UBI. I support a variant of it for families, but it's like, it was innovative. It was something different. And his issues page was absurd. It was like 500 things on it. But then it's like,
Yeah, it was like the most detailed policy like proposals that like you could come up with. And it's like he had like very detailed solutions for all this kind of stuff, and then he just abandoned it. He abandoned it all.
yeah, I mean, and for what? To go on CNN once a month or something? Well, is that all he did that for? That CNN role for a day?
Like yeah, he was on like CNN like a couple times. I don't even like I really don't get because all like his like all of his a lot of his old supporters don't like the Forward Party, and it's all of his new supporters are just people who just say like, oh yeah, both parties bad
Suck.
and
Yeah.
Forward Party good.
Let's see here. Yang came off too much as a nerd and not enough as a likable nerd. Well, he tried to be something different, which I like, but then it's like, when you abandon all of that, it's not good. Let's see. Bernie Sanders is a Marxist lunatic. There's an argument made about that. But yeah, I mean, Andrew Yang, he could have been something more than he became. He should have.
I think he could have he should have easily won that New York. Like if he ran his campaign, like I think if he ran like he did in 2020, he would have won. But like he got like all wrapped up in like the Israel stuff during his mayoral campaign.
Just, why talk about Israel and New York? I mean, come on. I know it
The
has a
New York
large
mayor
Jewish
just-
population, but still.
And like, but like the mayor of New York City doesn't even control foreign policy. Like, why even talk about why like obsess over such a polarizing issue?
He could have said, he could have just said, like, not say anything. That's all he had to say.
He literally could have said nothing and
Yeah.
just said like, well, and then he could have just pointed to like one of his policies and said like, would you just like to have this? Like one of his big things when running for mayor was something it was like a public bank so that like poor people could get credit cards. Like he could have talked about that.
Yeah. Instead, he went off to Israel. So I remember that now. It was like, I was like, what the hell are you doing, dude? Dude, stop it.
I don't even think it was one of the times where there was conflict. I think he just started talking about it.
Yeah, because there wasn't I don't remember anything late or mid 2021 that happened in Israel. I don't remember anything
I mean,
like that.
there was a brief. I think there was a brief conflict in 2021, but I think it was either before or after that he was talking about it.
I don't know. Let's see here. I believe UBI might be needed when AI starts to take a multitude of jobs. Well, I think AI starting to prove itself is like overrated.
I mean, someone said, why didn't Yang take a cabinet spot? And I remember Yang actually said himself that the only cabinet spot he would take is if Biden made a whole new position called Secretary of Science.
Stupid. Just get in the department of like what's like a cabinet position that would have made sense for him? That's lower level.
Like
human resource development or something.
yes, like
position. I actually like. I know the cabinet. But it's like, what would have made sense? Health and Human Services made sense for him, or labor.
Yeah.
Labor. Because with his AI, his focus on AI, but it could have been something.
Yeah, he could have been. I mean, he could have just done like a Pete Buttigieg and just asked for like a random cabinet position.
I think like labor, health and human. Well, I don't know health and human services, but maybe small business administration. Maybe
Maybe
you could have said so many things. HUD. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. HUD.
Yeah, HUD is a good one, yeah.
Labor. All right. People are saying check 105. Yeah, Republicans are still up by 44 in that state against an incumbent Democrat.
And it's half in.
Jesus. Yane and HUD. Yeah, HUD would have made sense then, or Labor. But it's just like, Yane would have made sense in a cabinet position somewhere. But to make an entirely new department?
Yeah, like when Yang dropped out, I assumed that he was going for a cabinet position when he endorsed Biden.
So what was the point? If he got nothing out of it, at least everybody else got something. But, well, except like Tulsi, but
I don't even know why she endorsed Biden.
I don't know. She could have, if she knew she was leaving the party. I don't think she did, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean, maybe she was considering running for governor or something. I think she decided not to.
Let's see here. Look at House District 68. Let's see here. Republicans up by 10 with 60% in. Check that one, James.
Yeah, I'll check it.
68. Let's see here. Colorado judge finds Trump engaged in insurrection. Yeah, we saw that. The biggest county in District 105 won 42 points right with 72% reporting. Holy crap. 42 points?
Is it District 62?
68.
Oh, 68. 60. Oh yeah, that's the same one. That's the Baton Rouge suburb district.
How is that looking? What was it in
That
2020?
Trump won it by this one by like it looks like 16.
Okay, Republicans are actually underperforming this one. Fascinating.
It was was it no, it may have been a bit more than 16. I have to actually get
Really?
I'm bad at math, so
Bruh. Let's see here. Trump will always be our criminal. What?
it was by 7. Trump won it by 17.
Okay, Republicans are underperforming that seat by 7, but everywhere else are just like slapping Dems bad. 53 to 47 Republican to 74-26 Republican with 72% reporting in District 105. That's nuts. Like, that is absolutely crazy that's happening. But, I mean, is this like a permanent shift or is this just a fluke? That's a question we got to ask. I mean, at some point it's like, I don't know.
I think it's hard to know because these are also like not on election days.
That's true.
I think less people know about them.
That's true, but it's like a 72-point shift. I mean, or whatever it was.
I mean, it's insane. Yeah, like
That's okay. No votes out of New Orleans, or there was votes, but no dumps yet. Baton Rouge is still Republican. How's that happening? I don't freaking know. The Black Belt is still, it's a mess. But the more votes that come in, the more Democrat it gets. So, are they counting earlies first or last?
I mean, I'm not sure.
I don't know. Anyways, folks, if you got any more super chats, any more questions, concerns, whatever, send them now because I think we might head off soon. Not now, but probably 10, 12 minutes or so. We're probably going to head out because really there's a couple races here and there, but they'll probably be called any minute now. So, pro sell for 5. I saw a tweet from a dissimp saying that only indicted Trump to stop DeSantis. That's where we're at. The DeSimps, they said, remember 5 months ago they said, oh no, we don't want Trump to get indicted. Right? He should step aside to deal with it. Now they say well, Trump should be indicted. He should be thrown in jail.
I mean, like, I feel like the simps are at this, like, I don't get how someone can be a simp at this point. Like, what do you see in, like, he's gone to, like, he's now, like, one of the country, isn't he, like, the second most unpopular governor?
And take guess who's more unpopular than him?
Well, yeah, Reynolds, who, spends her time in the RGA endorsing DeSantis instead of helping Republican candidates.
Oh my gosh. But, I mean, The only reason these people support DeSantis is they're getting paid off. These people are all getting paid off. I guarantee it. I mean,
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. I know I think some of them have like openly said it, but
yeah,
some of them don't.
they're openly getting paid off. That's why there's suddenly people supporting it. I'm staying on for a little bit, chat. I'm just saying, like, if you have any questions or whatever, begin sending them now, because we're probably one big vote dump away from being done with it. But, I mean, I don't get the DeSantis strategy either. I mean, you focus everything in the kitchen sink in Iowa, which isn't the predictive state in the primary. What? That never made any sense to me. Did he think that was the only state he could win of the early ones?
I guess so. I mean, I guess he didn't think he could win South Carolina because Nikki Haley was in the race, and he's doing pretty poorly in New Hampshire, and like I don't know about Nevada.
New Hampshire would have been his best state, because that one's
I
the
guess
most
so.
predictive one. Because Iowa
Yeah.
doesn't. Because Iowa always votes for like Rick Santorum or something. They don't predict a primary winner. New Hampshire does.
Yeah, and I mean now he's in what, like fourth there or something.
He's in fifth. He's in fifth in one
He's in
poll.
fifth.
This idiot threw everything that kitchen sink in Iowa. That never works. When was the last time a candidate focused everything on Iowa? Like, I'm not talking about put effort into it. I'm talking about like the entire campaign's banking on Iowa, and they win the primary. You can't name one. Because New Hampshire's more predictive.
I guess Pete Buttigieg did, and he didn't win.
Prince a writer for 2. The Sims are saying when Trump wins Blue Wave 2028. Yeah, they're already saying I saw. But yeah, I mean, you don't throw everything at Iowa and expect to win the primary. Because Iowa's far more conservative, far more evangelical. It's not the electorate of the Republican Party, especially now. It was stupid. And he's getting killed anyways there. So what was the point?
I mean, like DeSantis, like at the beginning of this year, had almost
James, you cut out.
had like he was he like he absolutely had a chance,
He did.
and he just
James, you're cutting out.
oh sorry,
We're
I was
losing
just saying at the beginning of the country.
Bruh. But, I mean, yeah, they could have, I mean, all he had to frickin' do was not go after Trump for the stupidest of things. You focus on Trump on frickin' abortion? When he's the reason Roe vs. Wade got overturned? It's same-sex marriage in 2023?
Yeah, honestly, if DeSantis had wanted to mount an actually successful campaign against Trump, he would have had to focus more on economic issues, like how he turned Southwest Florida into a booming manufacturing hub,
Yeah.
and how his low taxes and like DeSantis had something most people do not. He had an actually strong argument for why there should be very few tariffs, because he basically had no tariffs. In fact, he like actively used state funds to increase people moving in to like moving in with manufacturing. Like he could have very easily synthesized some of like the older Republican economic talking points with some of the new ones. Like he could have very easily done that. He could have won on economy, manufacturing. He could have won how his appointments were better at that time. He had so much, and he decided to go in on social issues, which is where Trump was winning on, ironically. It doesn't make sense why he did that.
So here's the thing. He wanted Iowa. His people told him Iowa's the way forward. It's never been forward. It should have been New Hampshire. It should have been a focus on economic policy, like you said. Not some culture war stuff, because guess what? If you somehow stumble your way into the nomination, you screwed yourself in the general. And they don't get it. They think, oh, running on banning same-sex marriage isn't going to haunt you in the general. What do you think Dem's going to run 24/7 on? They're going to run on the fact Ron DeSantis wants to ban same-sex marriage in the year 2023. How do you think that's going to go? It just, I don't get it. Of all things you had going for you, that was your
DeSantis was stronger on economics and immigration, which were which are in crime. And like DeSantis at the start of the year and like throughout his tenureship, he was stronger on immigration. He was stronger on economics. He was stronger on crime and order. He had everything he needed to beat Trump in a primary, but he neglected all of that because he wanted to focus on woke socialism and social issues, which, spoiler alert, Trump's better at those because Trump's a better fucking talker than you. Trump's got better Riz than DeSantis. Riz like Vaughn.
And then also, like, I think I honestly think the facial expressions he was making really hurt him.
Yeah. He's kind of stupid.
I think it's just there were like also like a bunch of he just had like he just has like no charisma. He just like I don't get
Don't just got
I don't get
Riz.
how
He got Ohio Riz for real.
Yeah, I just put up on the screen the Homelander stare. That's literally Homelander. I keep going back on it. That's Homelander. I mean, that's a bad comparison, by the way. If you know who Homelander is, he's Superman, but freaking a psychopath. So that's not a good comparison. Oh man, Zach for $5, thank you. Or ZX, I don't know. Zach's. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so it's the Homelander stare. I don't get it. Who are his advisors? That's what I want to know. Who's telling him to look like this? Are they trying to sabotage him?
Where do you think he got his advisors? Like, where do you think he got his advisors from? Like,
it's the Bush
I wonder
people.
what candidate they worked for before.
It's the Bush and Cruz
I wouldn't
people.
be shocked if it's the Bush people.
And the Skywalker people. Notice the trend? They were on Skywalker's campaign. Then they went to Ted Cruz's campaign. And then now they're on DeSantis' campaign. Builder Shed for $5. Do you think the Arkansas Governor Sanders might run for president after Trump? Do you think she might even be the nominee in 28 to 32? It's possible, but I don't think she's known enough yet.
No. My family knows the Sanders. Mike Huckabee baptized my dad and my aunt. Sarah's not a nationwide gal. She'd run for Arkansas governor, and then she'd probably retire. I know her. I know her very well. I don't think they do that, personally. I don't see her running nationwide, frankly. She doesn't have the ambition that her father, Mike, does. By the way, thank you, Mike, for paying for my grandfather's funeral. God bless you.
Yeah, Huckabee's a good guy. From everything I've heard, he's like legitimately a good guy. So sucks we never got him as president. We should have, but he would have solved a lot of issues in this country. But we never got him. We got stuck with McCain instead.
I think he was the only candidate who could have won 2012, but Colorado was the tipping point in 2012, and I don't really see him winning that because Colorado just doesn't like evangelical conservative candidate types.
But I think it would have benefited him in like Ohio and Iowa, and like Florida maybe. And maybe, yeah, I think it would help him, but we just got to see.
The other person who could have won was Ron Paul, but we all saw
how they treated him. That was bad.
RNC. They gave him the fucking burger. At least they had the decency to do it behind the scenes with Buchanan in '88.
What they did to Ron Paul is a disgrace. I mean, the guy had a movement going on, and instead of treating him like a well-thought, candidate that just fell short, they give him the middle finger. Oh, and how much I bet half his voters voted for Obama or something because of that. Because people forget, Ron Paul's base was younger. They were younger voters that voted for him. Gee, I wonder who they would have helped or go vote for in the general. Mitt Romney? I don't know. Let's see here. What do you make of Haley saying we must be prepared for boots on the ground war with Russia? She's insane, and that's why I will never vote for her in general. I'll vote for RFK first before Nikki Haley. Because at least with RFK, I know he's not going to start a World War III with Russia. I mean, unbelievable. Who's telling her to say this stuff? That's the thing that gets me. It's like, oh, people are, they very much want war with Russia. They want war with Iran. Tyrone, do you know? Or does anybody know? James, still there?
Yeah, sorry, I'm muted. Yeah, I got no fucking clue, dude.
Boots on the ground. They're gonna support.
All I'm saying is,
All right.
all I'm saying is,
Right.
if she's going to mandate we use our real names online, I'll support that if she uses the name Nimrata Randhawa or whatever her birth name was.
Yeah, but she won't. But you notice that's just a Patriot Act on steroids. That's a part that's scary. It's like they're gonna do the same thing they did with the Patriot Act. Oh, this is for public safety. Bull crap! You just want to spy on Americans.
And also making Social Security at the, I think she wants it at the life expectancy year.
What?
Hey, what's up, you?
Yeah, isn't that what she said? She wanted Social Security to be life expectancy.
Yeah, so
Life
it was tied to life
expectancy.
expectancy. It was like
Life-
10 years
life
after or something like that.
Life expectancy in the United States is 79 to 80 years.
Oh, good lord, she's gonna get.
She also wants to increase the working age to life expectancy, so she literally wants you working until you're 80 years old.
And I'm surprised. Tim Scott brought up a good point. Just because you're living longer doesn't mean you're physically able to work 20 years longer. Does she think that's you can work 20 years longer on like a Ford plant or something? Does she really think that?
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine like someone who's older than like 75, especially working like a manual labor job or something like that.
No, guys, trust me. Nikki Haley is the electable candidate. She has very popular views among the public.
And this is why voters do not trust, quote unquote, reforms to Social Security. Because when you read the details, you realize, wait a minute, they're not talking about 1 year. They're talking about 15 to 20.
Yeah,
And also,
I think
like,
the only realistic way to really change Social Security is to say, we're going to raise it by 1 year for people under this age, and that's pretty much it. Like anything more than that, and you're going to piss off literally everybody else.
And voters would support that.
The thing is,
also
there's only been one time in history where we could have actually reformed Social Security. You want to guess when?
The 80s, right?
It was the 80s, I thought, with Reagan. Right?
But that's the thing with like Social Security. It's like you're not allowed to change anything about it because it's so unfathomably unpopular.
Well,
and the only thing you can really do is you can lift the cap on how much individuals pay.
The only time we could have actually reformed it was in 04, 05 with Bush. Bush was the only person who could have actually successfully
that's
reformed
true, yeah.
Social
Because
Security.
he actually had Congress, because Reagan didn't.
He had
Reagan,
Congress
for all of his
and he
stuff-
had the political capital after 9/11. He could have reformed this country,
did.
but he
Yeah, the
wasted more than
the only way to actually change Social Security is to lift the individual cap. So like people who make X million dollars aren't paying the same amount as people who make 500,000.
Yeah, I'll get to that point in a second. I got an idea for that. Ben Sinnix for 2. Compare Madison Parish to 2020. Look at turnout. Madison Parish, that is right here. It's 95% in. Republicans won it by 10 for the Attorney General race. Turnout's not down that much. Huh. Wait a minute. I think more people voted in the general than the primary. What? Okay. That's weird. Godsmack Air 69 for 5. I can't wait for that pig Romney to get the old Das boot. I'm Team Orange Man all the way, but we owe Ramaswamy a big thank you. Yeah. Rana's gone, I think. She pissed off a lot of people, it sounded like, but I'm probably wish casting.
At this point, it's like, why is she not pissed off? Like, I don't think she's done anything meaningful her entire quote unquote career within the RNC.
Let's see here. Bush tried to reform Social Security by privatizing it. Well, yeah, he could have did
The
that.
only thing I remember her doing, he did 2 things. She lost us elections, and she worked with Kushner to iron out the Platinum Plan. The Platinum Plan was McDaniel and Kushner's baby.
I love, like, in 2020, Trump's advisors pushed him so hard to work towards winning the black vote, and then he did like 3 points better. Like, they wasted so much capital on that when they could have just worked to, flip white voters in the Midwest instead.
It's looking like October all over again. Hey, Radical Politics, what's up? Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
no,
Rep.
I wanted to mention the Social Security thing. There are so many ways you go with this. The problem people have is when you hear Nikki Haley talking about reform, they know you're talking about jacking up by 15 years or something, working till the day you die. That's Social Security to them. That's not the point.
Yeah,
What?
bro, the year is 2050. People are now working until 105 because they technically can live off life support until then.
But it's like, just because you can live longer doesn't mean you physically can. That doesn't mean you physically can work in, like, hard labor or something.
Yeah, these people are fucking ghouls. That's the issue. Like, these people literally do not understand how these things work.
I posted about this earlier. I will not be lectured on electability by the party that wants to basically make people work until they die for Social Security purposes.
You could just say this. You could just say this about Social Security. For those below the age of 30, age will go up by 1 year. Right? And that's it. And
Not even just lift the individual cap. That's all you got to do.
yeah, do that also. Also, you go after people like Warren Buffett that they shouldn't probably get Social Security. That's reasonable. People support that. They don't support, well, you can live 20 years longer. That means you must wait 20 more years. No, that's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm
not a big fan of saying, like, oh, you don't get Social Security if you make this much money. But for, like, certain, like, the very, very top percent, I don't give a fuck if you cut their Social Security.
Yeah, like Warren Buffett, he shouldn't get
also, Iberville Parish, it's finished counting, and it's 60-40, and that was a Biden parish.
There is a simple solution to fix Social Security.
What?
Make a certain wealth bracket and above unable to benefit from it, and make it like you should be able to opt out of it. You should be able to
How do you
opt out.
judge? How do you judge income or like how much wealth they have?
My theory is like
We're speaking vaguely. You'd have to get into a vault. You'd have to get. I mean, I'm of the opinion we just need to burn the entire American tax system down and just institute a flat tax. Period.
Yeah, I think
Like
the way to
we need an 8-page tax reform, and it should literally just be
a postcard,
a flat tax
postcard. We get done.
Yeah,
and just say, okay, how many children you got? 2.
Yeah, and make Social Security optional. You should be able to opt out of Social Security. Same with Medicare. I don't trust Social Security. Every amount of money I get that I put into savings from this job, I fucking throw into like the S&P 500 and some stocks with like AMD and some other stuff. Like like I'm basically just throwing my shit into hedge funds.
Well,
we can hear you.
Yeah, you're good. There was I think Sweden's model is pretty good for retirement. It's like some privatization, but like it's still
Norwegian model's better.
Norwegian, yeah, I should say, because like I think it goes based on like private investment. I think also how it works. I'm not 100% sure.
What I do find funny though is that some people take the privatization thing to like. They go so hard at privatization that they accidentally argue in favor of the government controlling everything. Because I think it was Paul Ryan. Paul Ryan said he wanted Social Security to be through the stock market, and what he basically argued for was that the United States government would own 90% of the stocks in the entire country.
That's stupid.
So you're basically his plan would have inadvertently basically given the United States government the entire United States stock system. Like they just own it now.
I don't know. I just think that you could have done it where it's like you could choose to have it in the Social Security, or you can opt out and invest privately. That's how they should do it. But Godsmack AR69 for 5. Also, when talking about the Democrat presidential primary, don't forget about Chris Krispy Kreme's Turkish communist twin Chunk Yogurt. He's still running?
Yeah, he actually got on the ballot in Arkansas. They haven't kicked him off yet because nobody sued. Because nobody really gives a shit about him being on the ballot.
Oh my gosh. What we should do is increase the revenue we got from payroll tax by increase our birth rate and bring back manufacturing. Yeah, I mean, get high-paying jobs. It's common sense. More money people make, the more money's in Social Security. Wow.
I mean, I take issue with birth rates, but that's a topic for another time.
I think you gotta have, okay. We're not gonna do that debate. We're not gonna start that debate here. Oh, man. Haley's foreign policy is also unpopular. Yeah. And people are gonna say she's up by 13 against Biden. It's like DeSantis when he was up by 10 against Biden. People didn't know him that much 5 months ago. But then they started to look more into it.
The average American in terms of polling, if they see a poll that does not include Donald J. Trump or Ronald Dion DeSantis, they think, oh, generic normal R that everybody loves, that she probably has normal views. I'm going to vote for her. That's the entire polling system. Once you hit the general election and you have Biden dropping $150 million worth of ads telling people that she's going to raise the retirement age for Social Security 15 years, she's going to tank.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just common sense. And the idiots think, oh, no, that's not going to happen. It's electable policy. There's been polling on it. Not 90% of Americans are against raising the age more than a year or something crazy. It's like, you're going to get killed. Absolutely murdered. You may lose Ohio at that point. So, yeah. Here, if the Republican Party completely turns against the establishment, will we be able to possibly make Illinois competitive in 3 election cycles? I wouldn't go that far, but we have to get rid of the establishment.
All I'm saying is that Nikki Haley's policies are pretty ruthless. Ohio get 100.
It's just bad.
Illinois, is that what I heard?
What?
Or okay, you said something about winning, making what competitive in a couple years?
Ohio, Illinois, he said.
Oh, not particularly, just because so much of Illinois is just
Chicago, yeah.
The suburbs. You can swing downstate 30 points and you're not going to flip the state because the population center outside of Chicago itself are very left trending, and Chicago is moving right, but not fast enough to actually do anything legitimate. I mean, it gets canceled out by the suburbs.
It's still there's some important House seats you got to win there. Plus, you got to sue that map into oblivion. Why the hell they haven't done that already? I don't freaking know, but
yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Though the GOP's new coalition, assuming the trends continue, which I don't think they will, they're going to stop eventually. The GOP is going to lower the margin in the inner cities and raise the margin in the rural areas, but they're going to lose margin in the suburbs.
That's going to hurt my brain.
It all cancels out. It all cancels out to being just about the same in terms of the popular vote, but it's so awful geographically for the party.
Yeah, Illinois, that's bad because especially with how they
Nevada.
Yeah, Nevada's the worst when it comes to that. That's why it's so hard to even make a Republican map. You can't. Well, you can, but
I tried to. In order to make a 16 to 15, an 11 to 10 state senate, you basically have to just make the most ugly map possible. You have to split rural Nevada, which only has 2 districts, 5 different ways.
Yeah, and it's gonna trend right, but it's Nevada. It's like the opposite of Wisconsin. Wisconsin sucks geography for Democrats.
Okay, is it Nevada or Nevada?
Nevada. I say Nevada.
Okay. I know Trump apparently lost Nevada in part because he pronounced it wrong. And then his advisors were like, no, bro, you gotta say Nevada or Nevada. Sorry.
Okay. They haven't done it because Republicans are too incompetent. Yeah, they are. Welfare should be reformed to benefit and encourage creation of families instead of single parents. Absolutely. There's no.
I argue in favor of this. Social Security welfare needs to be abolished for people who are drug addicts and criminals, and it needs to be increased for actual working class families and shit.
Because I'm still in the belief of Milton Friedman's a negative income tax, and most people aren't, but I still think that's the best way to do it. But who knows? It's cheaper. It actually. Works.
we do have a negative income tax, right? Nixon instated it.
I know there's there's a variant of it. I know, but it's we gotta expand on it.
1971.
It's a variant of it, but
it's a variant of it with a baseline, which kind of defeats the point of a negative income tax.
It's pointless.
Then again, this is Nixon we're talking about.
Nixon, yeah. Oh gosh, I like Nixon, but like some of the stuff he did.
Yeah, Dirty Dick versus Slick Willie. Who was the worst president?
I don't freaking know. What's a negative income tax? So the theory is, instead of you paying the government money, the government pays you back. It's like a tax credit essentially, but it goes based on your income. It's more. Go look up Milton Friedman negative income tax. He explains it perfectly. Godsmack AR.
It's literally an income tax.
Negative.
But you flip it.
The government gives you
That
money.
is literally all it is.
Godsmack AR 69 for 5. Hey Rap, who is the Karen with the worst foreign policy? Nikki Haley or Hillary Clinton? War Pig Haley's just Hillary with the R next to her name. I think it's Hillary Clinton. Or Nikki Haley. I think she's worse. What do you guys think? Haley or Clinton on foreign policy? Who's worse?
Foreign policy? Oh man, you either want the woman of Benghazi, or the woman of fucking the Department of Offense. I couldn't tell you honestly.
I think it's Haley.
I think it's Clinton.
I think it's Haley.
I
I
think
forgot
it's
about
Clinton.
the Department of like. I
Who the fuck in 2023 you're a Republican and you say the term and you say we need a Department of Offense. What is wrong with you?
Oh no,
Or just
that's
anyone
popular. People want war. People want death.
People love war in the Middle East, guys.
Oh, that's only the thing that sunk the Bush coalition. Let's try that again.
Guys, trust me, guys. Raytheon needs to have better stocks, guys. Please, this is definitely worth the lives of Americans. Please, guys, Raytheon is not worth enough right now. I'm not making enough money in the stock market. Come on, guys.
Let's see here. Every regulation needs to be removed for able-bodied people to stay at home. Then they need to get working instead of getting checks from the government. Yeah, but still, there should be some like. I understand if like you physically can't like, you have both your legs like blown off or something. Like that's one thing, but it's like some of these people are just they can physically work, but they don't. So. Breaking news: Trump said Tucker's in his top. Trump said Tucker is in his top 3 for VP. I did hear something about that.
where did he?
I did.
I didn't see that.
I saw a report on it a couple days ago, but I don't think he's.
I mean, that would be.
I don't think.
Yeah,
so.
I don't think he will. I mean, I think he'll pick someone with political experience.
He does Tucker.
At least
The
some kind
issue,
of-
so the big issue with reforming welfare and Social Security, and like there being a large like, Ye is going to know where I go instantly with this. Just watch him. He and I,
Oh God.
our Southern minds are basically going to fucking synthesize here.
Okay. No. I'm not. No, Tyrone.
The issue with welfare and Social Security reform is that there is a certain demographic.
Okay, I had to mute you. I'm sorry. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to.
I know where he's going with that.
I had to server mute.
There is a certain demographic.
Okay, I gotta keep you server muted. I'm sorry, but
We're not going to say what demographic it is,
I'm not even.
but
No, both of you. No. I had to mute him. Look at St. James Parish. Where's that at?
That's
That
Yeah,
is
that's
a Biden
the
plus
one
4
next
seat,
to it.
or county, or parish, I should say.
how's it voting right now?
It's R plus 8.
That's fun.
All right,
I would not be
Tyrone.
surprised. I know
Anyway,
these low
as I
turn
was
elections mean
saying,
nothing.
without getting muted, because it's not going where you think it is. You fucking ass. There is a demographic that fundamentally just does not want to work because they are used to government assistance.
Okay, you're pushing it too far. Okay, yeah, that's not. I'm sorry, Tyrone, but that's just I cannot allow that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, but I just don't go on about that because I don't want to get.
there's a certain word I could use right now. It's not even.
I have to mute both of them. Oh my gosh. Listen. I didn't want to mute that, but whatever. All right. I think I'm gonna end the stream here after that.
Despite.
Oh, good lord.
being.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching. I don't know what that was. That's pushing it way too much. But anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. So again, we got all the results pretty much. Nothing else is going to change. There's a couple down ballot races, but any final words for anybody?
No.
Okay.
It's mostly working class, not working class people in the Midwest.
Yeah, that's what we were talking
Oh,
about.
good
We weren't talking
lord.
about whatever you were thinking
It's-
of.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't rap. I don't know, man.
Oh my.
You interjecting. what
Maybe
you
you're
think
the
on
maybe you're the
was-
one with the problem.
Maybe you're the one with the. Yeah, maybe rap is the real judgmental person here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is southern. This is southern oppression. How dare you?
People look up
Yeah,
that
we were both.
Wait,
right.
James, can you look up that report on Iran? Is that real? That has to be fake.
Oh, which one?
Like, just look at the chat, the stream chat. I don't believe that.
Wait, which? I don't see it in the
From
chat.
a breaster.
From
I said breast.
That I put in the general. If that's true,
okay.
look that up. I don't believe that.
What is it?
I just sent it in the...
I mean, I see nothing about that.
Okay, it's fake then. I had to just double check. But anyways, folks,
Quit falling for your chat.
What?
Quit falling for the lies of your chat.
Half the time everybody's right, then half the time it's like fake news. There's usually breaking news when we end the stream. But thank you all so much for watching. Smash the like button down below. Subscribe. Share with your friends. Hit that little bell. Follow the social media accounts in the description down below. And, of course, join the channel today. I do got to get going, actually, unironically. This is, like, hour and a half long stream, but...
Donate now! Help me! I'm being...
Okay. He's being censored. But, yeah. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.